What's up, y'all? It's Kel. I'm Kel. I'm a content creator with a lot of different interests, one of them being music. I'm loving this series that I'm doing. I'm going to tweak it a tiny bit, but it's a good tweak. So don't forget to like, comment, follow, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff on the channel. Helps me out immensely. Really trying to get to 500 followers. If you can follow and subscribe, it would be great. Let's get to it. Some notable births today. Matt Guitar Murphy from the Blues Brothers. Ed Bruce wrote, "Don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys." Ray Thomas, vocalist for the Moody Blues. Cozy Powell, drummer who worked with Jeff Beck and Emerson, Lake and Powell. Dexter Holland from The Offspring. "You gotta keep them separated." Pretty cool. Happy birthday to all them guys. Let's get on to more stuff. In 1955, Barbra Streisand, at the tender age of 13, recorded her first songs. In 1967, Dave Mason quit the band Traffic, went out on his own. On this day in 1812, Beethoven, Violin Sonata No. 10 in G major, Opus 96, was performed for the first time. In 1994, Lisa Left Eye Lopez pled guilty to arson charges of her boyfriend or ex-boyfriend, Andre Rison's $1 million mansion in Atlanta. In 1956, Elvis Presley did something that's still phenomenal to this day. He had 10 consecutive hits on the Billboard 100 charts. Not only was that amazing for 1956, it's amazing for today. What an incredible accomplishment. In 1965, the Sir Douglas Quintet is busted for possession of marijuana in Corpus Christi. In 1973, Jim Croce's Time in a Bottle hits #1 a couple months after his plane crash. Some other notable deaths. Roland Bautista from Earth, Wind & Fire was the guitarist. Singer-songwriter Tim Hardin, with hits for Bobby Darin and the Four Tops, dies from an apparent heroin OD on this day. And in 2020, Phyllis McGuire, she passed away at 89 in 2020. There's some interesting side notes about Miss Phyllis McGuire, and we're going to get into that. A very popular trio of singing sisters who had some major hits. At the very height of the McGuire sisters' singing career, it was kind of not common knowledge that Phyllis was having a love affair with Chicago mobster Sam Giancana. They kept this love affair hush-hush as much as they could because they knew that if the news was to get out, that it would probably damage her career and the sisters' career. Lo and behold, the news did finally get out, and it did damage their career. They ended up becoming blacklisted. Time for a quick ad, y'all. Down below in the description section, I have my link set up. There's a link for the Amazon shop. I'm an affiliate there, and there's a link for Zounds. I'm an affiliate there. If y'all use those links to look for musical equipment, guitars, basses, drums, keyboards, amplifiers, microphones, cables, strings, picks, whatever you need, it'll help the channel out immensely. Just go right down below here in the description of this video, and those two links will be highlighted. If you use those links, it doesn't cost you any extra. I get a little kickback from it. It helps the channel grow. It helps me, and I can continue to do these because I'm loving them. Zounds has all your musical equipment, affordable payment plans for just about any budget out there. You need a new drum set? They got a payment plan. They can help you out. Need a new guitar and amp? Yours got run over by the school bus? They can help you out. They can get you on a payment plan, or you can just buy it outright. Check Zounds out. Great stuff. It's where I get my gear. 99% of it, really good company. Amazon has a ton of different musical instrument stuff, and you can get just whatever you need on there. So check the links out, get what you need. Boom. The time they got together, Phyllis said she had no idea who Sam was or what he did, and I believe that. At the time of her highest point in her career, The FBI had been watching Sam like a hawk because they knew what he was into. And they had threatened her with a subpoena, which would obviously break the news to the world that they were involved, would get her and her sisters blacklisted in their careers, and just not be a good twist of fates. But they rescinded that, and later they did subpoena her. Giancana was a powerful mob boss, said to have had worked with the CIA to come up with a plot to kill Fidel Castro and take him out. So he was a very, very powerful man. He was friends with Frank Sinatra and also having an affair, this is prior to Phyllis, having an affair with Judith Campbell Exner, who was also having an affair with JFK at the time. In 1975, Giancana was in his kitchen fixing some sausage when his life was taking complete mob style. 7 shots strategically placed to the head by somebody they think was really, really close to him, probably in the mob family. There was a 1995 HBO movie called Sugar Time that was supposed to be about this whole love affair between Giancana and McGuire. However, McGuire stated later that it was completely inaccurate. It didn't go that way at all. We don't know. As luck would have it, in 1968, the McGuire sisters performed for the last time on the Ed Sullivan Show. Until about the mid-'80s, close to 86. They reunited for some tours. Obviously, they weren't blacklisted anymore. Their marriages had come and gone. They were older ladies, and their voices never faltered. They came back and went to town like they had never left. Phyllis McGuire was known to be the lead singer of the trio, and they did a lot of dance moves and things like that that were kind of uncommon for the time. There was only a couple other sister groups that were doing that kind of stuff, and they were very, very successful. Through her lifetime, she did profess to the fact that she was in love with Sam, didn't know what he was into before they got together, and when she did find out things, obviously, it was too late because they had already been blacklisted. Their careers, the ladies' careers had gone down. She claimed she made some investments in some oil, and that's how she afforded her lavish lifestyle from the 60s to the 80s. She's said to have died peacefully in her home of natural causes. I'm telling you, that's the kind of stuff I like. I like finding out the dirt, the grit, the other side of the lives of the musicians, because they all have them. That's what I'm going to do every day. I like it. So I hope you like the content from today. It's a little bit different. I highlighted some births, I highlighted some deaths, some musical trivia stuff, and then I found something that I latched onto and ran with it. Just some dark stuff in the music industry. I'll do the same thing tomorrow and see what I can find. I hope you like it. I hope you stick around. Please subscribe. Click the buttons. Click all the buttons. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Share this with your friends. Share this with your enemies. They might like it. I hope you all do. I appreciate each and every one of you. Check out my link. Subscribe to the channel. Thank you. I love you guys. See you next time.